in the midst of their second best start in program history, seeking their first win in Gainesville since the 2018-19 season. And we are underway from the O-Dome. Georgia in the road red. Jordan Ross, blue cane. Pull up won't go, and the tap back is good by Santos Surreal. Xavier Lee, back-to-back leading scorer at Princeton last year. Condon went for the hammer. Catchings had it picked off by Lee. 2-on-2, floater. Condon with the hammer.
The second crack at it, and there he is with the alley-oop over Surreal.
Jordan Ross floats it in off the window. One of those transfers who's been a huge
court pressure to try to keep up the pace.
Ross goes baseline, playing off 2 feet, shuffle, back to Catchings off the window.
Great job right there, Ross.
Thomas Haugh, Florida's leading scorer, back out to Lee, 10 to shoot. Haugh off the bounce, floats it in. Had a fantastic game. Tries a 3. Rims out, and the rebound Condon.
Well, this is a game early on, this pace. Whoa! They're getting out and running. And Boogie Flan throwing it up top to Thomas Haugh. And you see the athleticism.
Todd Golden wanted a foul on Georgia. Won't get it. Condon the other way, spins and jams it home.
Quick spin to the baseline for the slam.
3 dunks to start the game for Florida. Their first lead is quickly abated. Inside Chinyelu, his first touch. He's averaging a double-double, and that's why his game has really developed.
Condon, but Chinyelu, as Surreal backs off with confidence, strokes the mid-range J.
Ball tapped. Dylan James corralled. Fakes, has he, floats, and has a chance at the and one.
And it's poised to look like round 2. It's going to be a big-time finish.
Isaiah Brown knifing to the cup. All 12 of Florida's points have come in the paint. And the rebound tracked down by Haugh. Bounce pass. Finds Brown again. Another 2-hand jam.
Excellent.
Catchings, step back, and he knocks it in. No points yet for Georgia's leading scorer. Here he is with the basketball. Wilkinson, shuffle inside to Justin Absent.
There's that depth right there of Georgia. Justin Absent checking in, the front line finisher.
Stolen by Smurf. Millender lays it in for 2.
Georgia, the pressure in the backcourt. Smurf Millender with the quick hands. And easy points. Smurf Millender, I think one of the quickest guards in the SEC.
Haugh knocks down a triple, the first of the game for either team.
You know, the pace of this game right now is played benefits Georgia. Thomas Haugh's going to have to hit a few of those from the outside.
Brown set back by Absent.
Mentioned the shot clock to get a clean look if you're Florida.
Boogie Flan with 5 to shoot. Glabjar with 3. Step back 3. Knocks it in to beat the buzzer. Ball on the deck. Tracked down by Ross. Kane off the bounce. Floats it in over the top of Condon. And there's a whistle after the fact. Joe Hartness getting between Surreal and Chinyelu. Flagrant 2, which carries an automatic ejection, has to have contact with the intent to harm or injure. The fans here believe it's a flagrant 2.
Definitely a little something to the head or neck area.
And Todd Golden just saw it for the first time. He's going nuts. They've made a decision, I believe. He can't believe it's taking this long to make the decision.
After the review, it's going to be a flagrant 2 technical foul on red number 2. It is a dead ball contact technical foul. White will shoot 2 shots and have the ball.
So Santos Surreal will watch the rest of this heavyweight SEC bout from the locker room. And a potential monster swing in this game as Urban Klabjar goes to the line for 2 shots. Florida will get Klabjar inside Condon. And he gets the friendly bounce.
You see the veteran taking his time of walking the ball up the court. He'll take their time in this offensive set, looking for things in the low post where they clearly now have an advantage.
Klabjar driving, and the lob to Chinyelu.
The unselfish play, Urban Klabjar with the great touch on the alley-oop pass to Chinyelu.
Georgia's leading scorer. Haugh back the other way. Oh, yeah! 6th dunk of the game for the Gators.
And it's Thomas Haugh going to the top shelf for the Gators.
After the Mike White timeout, Jeremiah Wilkinson drives, floats. Oh, my goodness, circus shot.
Phenomenal finish.
Stops an 8-0 run. Klabjar. That's a 3, and it rims out. Tap back good by Handlongton.
You see this front line.
Stops an 8-0 run. Klabjar. That's a 3, and it rims out. Tap back good by Handlongton.
You see this front line depth. Micah Handlongton.
Smurf Millender, step back 3. Got it. He had 5 on Saturday in the win over Auburn. LSU came into that game receiving votes. Here's Isaiah Brown, short, rebound Boogie Flame. Threw it away, and now Smurf Millender. Step through, lays it in Gainesville. Brown couldn't finish it, but there's been 6 dunks, and there's a swat by Thomas Haugh.
They tend to benefit from the player's success of previous.
Haugh knocks down a 3.
And there's a player who was previously on that. Your newcomers have to come in with a little bit more grit because they had nothing to do with the previous success. But it's a very hard thing to do to overcome human nature.
Haugh inside Chinyelu, set back by Abson. 3 to shoot. Millender, fadeaway jumper goes.
Good job by Smurf Millender.
Since they started tracking that statistic during the 1986-87 season, Jane, floater good. His 2nd bucket.
So I don't think this is a moment that they'll be concerned without Surreal.
Condon went into the paint, doubled, shuffled. Handlongton, no, and Haugh was there to clean it up. Smurf up and under, floats it, and he has been the star of the show tonight.
We've seen it on display multiple times tonight where he's able to use his step through, pivoting, taking a lot of time in the paint.
Condon, left hand good. Led by as many as 9 in a quad 1 opportunity for both teams. Condon, Hezzy, lays it in.
That's beautiful patience on that low block. Gets him the easy layup.
Jeremiah Wilkinson back on the floor, trying to get it over the top, could not, and the follow is good by Kareem Stagg.
My suggestion to these guards would be when you're struggling to be able to put out any type of offensive production as Cannon Catchings lines up a 3 ball from outside.
Just the 2nd made 3 of the game for Georgia. Lob to Condon, which is exactly how the game began. Florida.
I can't speak enough about seeing the ball go through the rim, what that does for your confidence.
Picked off Xavier Lee. He will take it all the way.
And that's exactly what you want to do.
For this Florida team coming off a national championship run from last season. Lee up and under, set back by Abson. Haugh can best start in program history, the best since the 1931 season.
Wilkinson was spectacular in that.
Coming in with high expectations, like so many of these Florida players, including Lee, who shuffles it to Chinyelu. And off the window, an 8-point lead. There's Ross rolling, floats, and knocks it down.
That's a win right there for the Bulldogs. They were starving for a basket. Jordan Ross.
Popped it up. flag in a flash. Takes it to the cup.
And that's where you'll find success if you're Boogie Flan.
He is down behind the play. Numbers for Florida. Haugh spins. No, and handlog in there to tap it back. Flag to the cup.
They're doing a great job of giving him a alley. It's like a tunnel screen, giving him that path where he can take it all the way to the basket.
Kane, walled off, over the top, knocks it in. That's Catchings. Steps out for two and hits. No, it's a three. Haugh floats it down.
That's a beautiful job right there by Florida.
Georgia tonight just 3 of 10 from downtown. Flan, kick out, Klabjar. That's a three.
I think one of the best shooters in Urban Klabjar, wide open in the corner.
Count it and the foul. Georgia needed it. Lee, step back. Three won't go. Rebound effort. Brown set back. Third opportunity, and Chinyelu pays it off.
There's the power ball.
Lee from the logo. Largest lead.
And you have to get some things going. Now, they haven't been able to match up one-on-one playing this 1-3-1 zone, but you're going to have to create some turnovers and get some easy baskets.
Chinyelu goes right over the top of Absent. Haugh walled off. Skip pass. Klabjar wide open. Dagger.
And that's beautiful.
One of the returners from the national championship team last year had a big role off the bench, particularly late in the season. Catchings took the contact, puts it off the window. Haugh up and under, blocked by James Handlogton there. And the offensive rebounding domination continues. Florida's 18th offensive board.
That's where Handlogton has been able to make his contribution.
Millender relocates, three ball, puts it down. Kane off the bounce, shuffle, and Dylan James pays it off. Floater and the lob. Alex Condon on the feed by Boogie Flan.
And it's been a play that they've been able to take advantage of all night long, and these bigs. Great athleticism and finishing skills.
Richard Hendricks is so ready for football season to be over. Condon got the tap and put it down. No good. Georgia has shot less than 25% from downtown tonight. Brown blocked by Kane, followed it up, puts it down.
Isaiah Brown's had some really good activity ever since he stepped on the court and finishing it out with some strong play.
Good block there by Condon, saved by Flan. Here comes Lee, 3-on-1. Condon with the exclamation.
Wow. They definitely did so, particularly in the second half. And it's some momentum they're going to have moving forward.
Georgia will have to regroup quickly. They have a bear of a schedule to start SEC play. They will go to South Carolina next. The Florida Gators improved to 1-1 in league play. Georgia's second loss of the season.